Coach, would you say Johnny's done a good job balancing his leadership role as well as respecting the returning offensive players?
Yeah, I think so. It's a tough position, being a young guy who hadn't really played, and you have a lot of guys out there who made a lot of plays and played a lot of football, won a lot of games here. So he's done a good job, finding his role and just feeling his way out in that respect.
How's he settled in over the last week and a half or so since you guys made the announcement?
He's done well. He not much phases him. I mean, he's focused on the type of player he wants to become, and he's done a good job just working at it and not letting outside factors bother him.
Has he been pretty clean in practice as far as turnovers go? Because I know with young kids, they just try to make a play and they don't know any different.
A lot better than this spring. It's still a work in progress, and he's young, and there's going to be growing pains with that. But much improvement from the spring. I thought he was pretty reckless with the ball this spring, and he's really made a conscious effort to take care of it.
How have you seen the veterans respond to him?
Good. I mean, he's a fiery guy. He's fun to play with, and he'll keep plays alive, and I think they like that. They know anytime he gets the ball in his hands, a chance something good's going to happen.
How important is a guy like Ryan Swope, his leadership on the field, and then helping a guy like Johnny, his experience, to give him almost a safety valve?
Right, yeah, that's kind of the security blanket deal. If he ever gets in trouble, he knows Ryan's going to be there and will make plays for him. So that's been huge, and Ryan's done a good job talking to him anytime, he gets in one of those situations, settling him down, and really had a calming effect on him.
Talked about the growth from the spring. A little bit surprised then that he would go that quickly for a young guy?
Yeah, I mean, it looked like a different player to me. You could see the skill set was there in the spring, but just as far as the reads and progressions and taking care of the ball, wasn't where it needed to be. And he came back this summer, this fall camp, and was really playing good football.
How much credit do you give to George Whitfield? I know he works a lot with you, but taking the opportunity to go work with a guy like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think anytime you think you're getting better, you're probably getting better. So I'm not sure what all was covered, but I'm sure that helped his confidence being out there around quality guys like that.
Coach, someone said you kind of grew tired at times telling Pat Lewis to hurry up, hurry up. How much have you had to be on Pat, and how much has he progressed over the past month?
He's done well. I mean, it's kind of as he goes, we go as far as tempo, and he's done a good job, made a conscious effort of being faster and really getting on the ball and snapping it and taking the leadership role in the offense. And I mean, it's a complete different change than what he was used to, but he's bought in and been a leader for us.
What's the most difficult aspect of being an experienced quarterback in your system in particular?
I mean, all parts of it. It's going into this conference, the best defenses in the country. Obviously, is going to be a challenge. But he played in a similar offense in high school, and you can see when he gets back there in the shotgun and can kind of do his thing, he feels very comfortable. So he's made a pretty smooth transition. Like I said, he's a freshman. There's going to be growing pains, but we've been pleased with the progress.
You said you wanted to go 8 deep at wide receiver, and we've discussed it a couple times over the summer. You're still waiting to get the 8. Now that you got a depth chart out there, you feel comfortable with those guys?
Yeah. I think we still have to see what they do in the games, but they've all progressed well through fall camp, and there's 4 or 5 others on that list that could at any moment come in and spell those guys. So we got lots of receivers to work with.
What's your takeaway from what you've seen this fall from Trey Williams?
He's a special player. I mean, I haven't seen many that can make people miss him like he does, and we thought that's what we were getting, but until you see it, against this quality of opponent, I mean, he's a special player.
So Trey would be slotted in at number 3. The depth chart just shows two tailbacks.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to play. I'm not sure, where or when, but he's definitely going to play.
Your offense continues to morph and move. How different is what you're going to put out there early now compared to what you finished up against Penn State?
Right. We'll find out. We won't throw it 72 times. That's my only guarantee. But we'll find out. Yeah, we have to, tailor it to what we have, our personnel. And I think we've done a good job in this fall camp trying to find that, and we'll see how it goes next Thursday.
So y'all threw 72 times in your goal?
I think it was over 70.
What did you overthrow?
I threw 71 at Texas Tech.
Okay.
How beneficial has it been to have the experience up front that you guys have had while you made this transition?
It's been big. That's a good group, and they played a lot of football, so nothing's new to them. They played great opponents and been in big-time environments, and so that's huge. Like I said, for a freshman quarterback to have a supporting cast like he has, it really has helped him so far.
Now, are y'all going to be just like fast tempo, full gas the whole game, even trying to protect a lead?
You'll have to see if we can get a lead on Thursday.
Well, I mean even looking
Right.
further ahead.
Yeah, I mean, every game is different. Every game is different. We like to push the tempo, but we're not at the cost of losing a game. So every game's different.
Can you talk about what you've seen from La Tech defensively, and how much does it help you that, like, you and Coach Sumlin recently saw them, not too long ago?
Yeah, I think it helps a lot. I think last year we went in there and I thought we got outplayed and outcoached, and we had a couple great players make plays at the end, at the University of Houston to help us win that game. But I walked away feeling we got outplayed and outcoached. So this isn't a team we're going to take lightly. We know what they bring to the table, I think personnel-wise and their coaching staff. So this is one that I know I've had circled on the calendar since we got here.
With the news that Brandon Williams isn't going to be available, is there any more concern about having Trey Williams at kick return?
I'm not sure. You'd have to ask Coach Polin. Any way we can get him on the field, I'd be happy with.
A couple more.
Does Johnny bring something to the offense that you'll add things that you haven't had in the past because of his ability?
We'll see Thursday. He's a special talent when it comes to. I don't think people have seen him really move around as much. So hopefully we can get some of that going on Thursday.
How do you feel about where Christian's at physically going into the game?
He looks good. He looks good. I mean, he's running well. He looks fast, strong, quick, and he's worked hard for us. So we're excited to see what he can do, and I know he's excited to get back out there.
Is he taking on a leadership role, Christian?
Yeah. I think he leads with his work ethic. The way he came back, from that knee injury and all summer, really worked hard and set an example for the rest of the guys.
Anything else? All right, Kliff, thanks.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
All right, so that's Kliff Kingsbury, our offensive coordinator.